Uh, so how I achieved my goal, I did a pretty decent job at like doing it. Again, I'm not like a great carver. I can't really do things like as good as like people who've been doing this for years, but I did a pretty decent job, I would say. Uh, the thinking skills I had to do was how to do it, how to make it look like the eagle was like injured, how to make it look like everything was going perfectly, like how to make that I did this with like one try and like without like any mistakes was probably like my thinking progress and like how to connect it to my project. Uh, so the social skills I had to use, I had talked to like my old counselor when I was little, like my wood carving counselor from when I was little in Boy Scouts. I had to look up multiple like techniques, making sure I had like the tools. Um, so I definitely developed like talking and just overall how like I talk to people, I guess. Um, so the global outcome. I mean, I guess in a way it could have just it like adds on because it's an eagle. It adds on to like the whole Ed's theme because we are San Ed's Eagles. So like I guess that could be like used as like not really a global context, but as like a community context. But global again, it's like injured and it's still going, so it's like a thing. So it's around, so it's like motivates people. If I had to make changes, I probably would have done something along the lines of just carving it instead of like having a way, like having motivation. Because like putting like the injury on it was definitely the hardest part because it was the details and the like mistakes I made on it that really made it difficult. Uh, so with my topic, it took like multiple things. It took like I had to do stop cuts. I had to do shortcuts. I had to you can't just like go take a kitchen knife and do this. I had to get like a smaller like one of like a smaller blade and make it like sharper to get through it. And like you can't just use like something that you just found laying around to do it. It's like very difficult in a way. Uh, the improvements definitely would have taken more time on it because I was like really lazy when I was doing this and I took way too long to finish this and to focus and to just make sure everything was getting well like on the way. Um, my strengths in this was probably I had somewhat of the experience doing this and like I don't know and like weaknesses is definitely not knowing how to do this. Like not like not being having enough experience to be able to like do it well and finish it. Uh, so how I have developed as a learner, I guess I couldn't just use like the I didn't finish it method and just do something else or like I didn't like do this and like try to keep going until I can get it right because I only had like uh, X amount of like blocks of wood. I only have like 2 or 3 that I could have like done this without messing up on. So I definitely like had to learn from my old counselor and definitely from videos. It took like a lot of practice and like seeing around, learning instead of like just going at it one time and seeing what happened. How would it have an impact on the project could have on my future of learning? Definitely. How could I put it? Future. Uh, Definitely like giving me like more focus and more time to like I have a like issue focusing, so like focusing like learning how to do that better was definitely a plus. So I don't really have like any evidence on me right now, so I can't. so when I started the project, so to go back to Objective C, so when I started the project, the social skills I had was like I could talk to people, I could like talk to new people and like see what was happening like around me. But I guess like going out of my way and like asking people to help me with this was definitely something because I don't typically like ask for help just out of the blue. And yeah, that's my project.